Guten Tag, meine Freunde. I'm not Tony, and I am also not a knight. I'd like to start things off by just introducing you to our cast of characters. This is Harry Rash. He is in fact technically human, believe it or not. He really is just here to make as many children as possible. As many horribly disfigured and hideous children as possible. And over here we have his current wife, Miss Astrid Starr. Yeah. There's really not much else to say about her, other than she is his current wife. Up next we have Presley Katz, Harry's ex-wife, who is most definitely not a cult leader. And she most definitely did not grab the children in this house off the street and force them to live in her basement. I'm not really sure why I wanted a cult in. I finally know what I'm going to do with it. But that is for a later date. As you can see, we have all of these. We have these lovely... Where is your uniform, son? We must fix that. Dear God, my computer is laggy. See. For the children, we have these... As you can see, for the children, we have just a simple little good guy's outfit with some bunny slippers and, of course, gloves to make sure they don't leave fingerprints at any of the crime scenes. People, please stop just inserting yourself into other people. That's really starting to make me uncomfortable. And for the not children, meaning teens through elders, we have what I believe is that thing Ariana Grande wore in the Rain On Me video. I've not actually seen it, but I found it online and I like it. And now for the men of the house, or at least those who like to consider themselves men. Or they're the closest thing we have. Really, they're just the closest thing we have at this point. Where is the rest of your uniform? This is unacceptable. And for those who are the closest thing to men in this household, we have some nice little breathing masks, you know, in these troubling times, and a kilt for ease of emptying in one's bladder, as well as whatever that shirt is. I don't know. Truly a reflection of how any member of this, definitely not a cult, feels. He's actually one of Harry's children, and as you can see, his nose and face clip through the mask. They have a tendency to do that. Yep. Oh, Caitlin, that's also one of his children. Yeah, Harry's kinda... He had some kids with Presley, and then there was a thing where everyone was just staring at her and wouldn't do anything because of what turned out to be mislabeled.
Dag.
Mistagged. CC. But, I didn't know that until after I'd already decided she was gonna be Presley was gonna be a cult leader. So, Harry went on his merry way, and this is how it's been since. Well, mostly. And as you can see here, we have the toddler uniform of Christmas tree costume. And here's Shayla. She is relegated to taking care of the toddlers and doing literally nothing else. She is not allowed to leave this basement, and neither are the toddlers. I don't actually know what she looks like underneath this costume. I haven't seen her.
Oh!
Yeah, this is all she ever gets to wear. Just her bunny costume. I had to take away her TV because she kept going into her room and just watching it all day, instead of taking care of the children I have forced upon her. Wait. How many are there? Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. Okay, good. We have all of the toddlers. All of them. Now, if you could just, I don't know, take care of them. Okay. Yeah, maybe feed the toddlers that I forced you to adopt. That would be great. Really, really great, Shayla. But, while I'm at it, you're gonna clean up this entire floor. Just this entire thing. And just make sure you do it. Now, I have more plans. And I will at some point need some more babbies. Which means I will need more pregnant women to abduct, force into labor, and never see their children again. I think at least one of these is Presley's child. Nope, not you. You know, she stole you. Oh, your mom's is locked away in a doorless room in our backyard, waiting for death. Forgot about that. And you are, I think, yeah, you are Harry's child. None of the rest of these babbies down here are. Good to know. Good to know. Now, Eleanor. There you are. Okay, I was wrong about it being doorless. But shut the fuck up, Tracy. Eleanor. Wait. Who fed you? Who fed you? I'm not okay with this. Someone fed her. She is not allowed to be fed. She is only allowed to sit and die. Eventually. Just, there, go swim around sadly. Just, why can you not get in the pool? You've done this before. You have done this before. Worthless old biddy. And up next we have the Ghost of Spouses Past. That's P-A-S-S-E-D, because I suck at naming things, and anytime I come up with something even the slightest bit witty, I have to make it happen. This is Simmy McSimface. Like I said, I suck at naming things. So whenever I can't think of a name, I usually just go the Bodie McBoatface route. This is Harry's first wife, and the first sim I ever created. In life, she was pale as a sheet. Really, not much has changed since she became a ghost. I mean, obviously right now she's green. Harry was originally only made to see what the fuck would happen if an essentially albino sim reproduced with a sim who's pitch black. He took on a life of his own. And this is Maya Little, Harry's second wife. She produced far more children than Simmy McSimface did, but that's neither here nor there. These two get along quite well, considering the fact that Harry cheated on Simmy with Maya and got her pregnant before he divorced Simmy. As you can imagine, absolutely all of their children, except for maybe one or two, are absolutely hideous. But that's just the reality of being fathered by a man as glorious and wonderful as Harry Rash. Now lastly, but far from leastly, we have Miss Tess Sunjet. Originally named Test Subject, but I decided that was too on the nose. I, being the person who named Sims adequate, alright, acceptable, okay, disappointment, and specimen, felt Test Subject was too on the nose for a sim and was only ever made for the purpose of testing out new CC or custom content that I had downloaded, because I have hundreds upon hundreds of pieces of clothing, hair, and etc. Because I do. I just do. I have nothing else to do with my life other than play The Sims and pretend I have a life. Obviously, Tess has far out, like I said, Tess was only ever made to test out new custom content, but she somehow ended up saving Strangerville, and her goal in life is to do all the things. She has been replaced by the much less interesting and much less cool CC Troubleshot. Tess, you look like you need to take a shit. So maybe consider doing that. Tess also taught me the secret to infinite youth and immortality, without really having to put much effort in. She somehow has gotten to the point of having 3 cloning machines, but all you need is, one cloning machine and one cloning machine and 1 potion of youth, which can be obtained via the reward store. Okay, Tess, I think I didn't give you a washer. Maybe that was... Oh my goodness. And voila. I'm not sure where she got so many cloning machines. And that, dear friends, is everyone who is actually worth a shit in this game. Anyone else? There's really no point in getting to know, because there's a fair chance they will be murdered. Auf Wiedersehen, meine Freunde. I am once again not Tony, and also not a knight.